Welcome to GameStorm channel, and my video is about the evolution of Assassin's Creed games. The Assassin's Creed franchise is one of the most successful game series of all time, having sold over 200 million copies worldwide since 2007. What started as a single-player stealth action game set during the Third Crusade has evolved into a massive open-world franchise spanning multiple time periods and gameplay styles. Here's a look at how the Assassin's Creed games have changed and progressed over the years. Assassin's Creed game introduced players to the core concepts of the series, using genetic memory to relive the lives of assassins from history through a device called the Animus. The first game was set in 1191 AD during the Third Crusade and featured Altair as the main assassin protagonist. While revolutionary for its time, the gameplay grew repetitive due to limited mission variety. Assassin's Creed II, the breakthrough sequel, revamped many elements and was praised for its improved gameplay, storytelling, and attention to historical detail. Set during the Italian Renaissance, it followed Ezio Auditore da Firenze and his journey to become an assassin. It expanded on parkour movement and combat. The modern-day story also progressed in intriguing new directions. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations. These two games continued Ezio's story and assassin adventures. Brotherhood introduced guild management mechanics, while Revelations sent Ezio to Constantinople and wrapped up his character arc. Both built upon the open-world foundations of AC2. Assassin's Creed III. Taking place during the American Revolution, AC3 switched to a new protagonist and setting. It received praise for its historical presentation, but faced criticism for some gameplay issues. Naval combat was a major new addition. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Regarded as one of the best in the series, Black Flag took place on the high seas during the golden age of piracy. It blended open-world exploration and naval warfare seamlessly. Edward Kenway, a pirate-turned-assassin, remains a fan-favorite character. Black Flag fully embraced ship combat and exploration at sea. Origins revamped combat to be more action-oriented and added RPG elements. Odyssey expanded on this with dialogue choices, gear customization, and a greater focus on action RPG. But before we continue, please subscribe and ring the bell and like and tell us your opinion about the video. Assassin's Creed Unity. Set during the French Revolution, Unity aimed for a more immersive experience through next-gen graphics and cooperative multiplayer. However, it was plagued by bugs at launch. Its ambitious setting was underutilized. Combat was revamped to be more challenging through additions like combo counters, parries, and heavy attacks. Enemies could also parry and block more effectively. Unity pushed the limits of PS4 and Xbox One with an incredible level of detail in environments and textures. Character models had unprecedented realism. While Unity suffered bugs and performance issues at launch, it represented a major leap that showed the franchise's continued evolution. With refinements, its gameplay innovations and cutting-edge graphics redefined the series for the new console generation. Assassin's Creed Syndicate returned to a more polished experience. Set in 1868 London, Jacob and Evie Fry introduced a new twin assassin, dynamic and gameplay innovations like grappling hook transportation. Stealth received more options like dart gun knockouts, while combat was refined with combo-focused melee and the addition of firearms. Graphically, Syndicate maintained Unity's level of fidelity while improving character animations and adding new effects like dynamic smoke and particle debris. Assassin's Creed Origins, a soft reboot that overhauled many gameplay systems and made the series an action RPG. It was a prequel set in ancient Egypt during the rise of the Order of the Ancients. Combat was made more complex, and progression was no longer tied to story missions. Combat was revamped into a deeper action-oriented system with combos, dodges, and weapon types. Stealth also received more options, and social stealth returned. Graphically, Origins made the most photorealistic recreation of ancient Egypt yet seen in a game. Texture work, lighting, and character creature design were extremely detailed. Cutscenes employed sophisticated cinematic techniques. Environmental effects like sand, smoke, and water further enhanced immersion. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Taking place several hundred years before Origins in ancient Greece, Odyssey expanded on the RPG elements with dialogue choices, ship combat, and a greater emphasis on character builds and gear. It embraced full-fledged role-playing. In addition to melee combat improvements, Odyssey added options like naval battles, bow combat, and magical abilities. Stealth received new social options. Ancient Greece was the most expansive setting yet, with its open world recreating the Aegean and giving players a ship to explore islands. Graphics pushed new levels of fidelity, with incredibly detailed environments, weather effects like rain and storms, and lifelike characters. Cutscenes employed sophisticated cinematic techniques and facial animations. Outfits and armor had unprecedented levels of customization. And I think this game is the best in this series. Assassin's Creed Valhalla brought the franchise to 9th century England, Norway, and France during the Viking invasion. Valhalla continued refining Origins' RPG formula while expanding the open world and customization further. A live service model supported ongoing content releases. Valhalla continues the blend of action RPG and stealth with deeper customization, settlement building, and response combat. The series has truly evolved from its stealth origins. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Playing as Basim in the bustling city of Baghdad in Assassin's Creed Mirage is definitely different from the past 3 major entries into the franchise. However, graphical improvements are barely noticeable and are basically identical to previous Assassin's Creed games like Valhalla or Odyssey. As the game is available on next-gen as well as last-gen consoles, one naturally cannot expect to see major graphical improvements. The game has been specifically tailored in terms of world setting and gameplay mechanics to convey a form of nostalgia to older fans of the franchise. To add to this, Ubisoft has introduced an option to apply an iconic visual filter to simulate the look and feel of older Assassin's Creed games. However, the iconic filter option makes the visuals appear a lot colder, which abrupt the bright and warm world setting of Baghdad. Although it is completely up to players to decide on their preferred aesthetic of the game, to experience the city of Baghdad and its vibrant colors, using the iconic filter should be avoided. Over 15 years, the Assassin's Creed series has evolved tremendously. From its beginnings as a historical stealth game to a massive open-world franchise spanning multiple time periods and genres. By continuously adapting to new technologies and player expectations, it remains one of the best-selling series in gaming. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel.